Just right. Brothers riding together and fighting for the front seat. The wildest ride. For the best view. Be the first one there. Or to catch the biggest fish. Well, at least the battles for the front seat are over. Luckily, not much else has changed. Toyota.
Truck race is on.
Huh?
Truck race is on.
I already have it.
Okay. Just want to let you know.
Duh.
You alright?
I went for Napa.
Where's Napa?
I don't know.
Maybe he's busy.
I'm supposed to do a week race tonight.
Well, did you call him?
Yeah, you didn't even answer.
Well, maybe he didn't got into something.
It's more like I got a new game coming out tomorrow.
When? What's coming out tomorrow?
You don't know?
No.
That new WWE game.
It comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it should be here tomorrow.
Yeah. Duh.
I don't know.
I'm 53, but in my mind, I'm still 35. That's why I take Osteobiflex. Keep me moving the way I was made to. It nourishes and strengthens my joints for the long term, while helping with occasional joint stiffness. Osteobiflex.
You've got plans to look good, no matter where. Now at Men's Warehouse, sport clothes start at $79. Shirts start at $4 for $99. Now lower prices all day, every day. Curbside pickup, because helping you is just our stuff. Men's Warehouse.
Just ahead of the green flag to begin the playoffs of the NASCAR Gator RV and Outdoors Truck Series, and we are at Bristol, and what a special place. Dale Earnhardt scored his first ever Cup win here back in '79. Your brother Darrell won here 12 times, Mike. And he did it on a very tough, thrilling racetrack here in East Tennessee. You can see in Gander Outdoors track description, just over half mile in length. The turns are made variably, a little bit more making at the top. The straightaways are track symmetrical, but I'm telling you, Kurt, none of those numbers mean anything to me. This is Bristol. You get a thrill when you go racing here. It's 200 laps, 55, 55, and 90 make up our 200 laps. That's our stages. And our pit win at 130 and 140 laps. Talk to a lot of crew chiefs, and they're a little bit concerned. They don't know a lot about this right side tire. How will they play their strategy? And what will they do around these stages to get those points and put themselves in a position to get into the next round of the playoffs? This is intense. This is Bristol. You see the front row with Grant Infinger and Brett Moffitt. Infinger, a three-time winner this season. Moffitt, who won this race a year ago, but has yet to win this season after winning 4 times last year. And we mentioned Grant Infinger, his crew chief is Jeff Hensley, and Alan's with him. Yeah, they come down here with all this momentum. They won 3 races in the regular season. Now it's the playoffs. What are you telling your driver?
Be cautiously aggressive and race the racetrack, and we'll just keep working on it all night. I mean, let's like last week in Richmond, we just made it better every stop, and at the end when it counted, we were as good as we could be. So, we'll see what happens in Bristol.
But guys, you don't get many opportunities to work on it here tonight, do you? That's the thing, is you have to go off of last year's notes, but at the same time, like Michael Waltrip said, there's a different right side tire, and anytime you're the first series that's on a racetrack, you're going to get more tire wear and more excessive wear than the other cars. But left side wear was a problem for these guys in practice last year, if I remember right. So lots of things to juggle, lots of things to digest and keep track of. But ultimately, it's the crew chief's job to make sure that the truck is peaking at the end and making sure they've got a chance to win.
Yeah, you only get a couple of cracks at it. Some of ththese teams might even make it a one-stop race. How about the regular season champ, Austin Hill, and his crew chief, Regan?
Well, Scott, Zimbadilli climbs off the pit box and talks to us for just a second. Scott, your driver, this is not his favorite racetrack, but you guys have been so good all year long. How do you keep him calm and focused all night long in this race? Driving really good up front. I think they'll become his favorite racetrack. So that's our goal tonight. Try to keep Johnny Reynolds Toyota Thunder up front. Try to get a trophy for Mike Reese. He's not feeling too good back at home. But appreciate everybody's support.
You guys both had success here. Did you take to it right away? Did you enjoy it immediately, or was it an acquired taste?
Well, for me, my first chance to race at Bristol, Kurt, was in 1986, and I could not believe when I went on that racetrack for the first time how big those bays. I've never seen anything like that. How aggressive you had to be into the corners, and having one there, it's just a special feeling. When you have a trophy sitting at home from the Bristol Motor Speedway, you have 6 of them, Kurt, from the Cup Series. That's one of the best. It makes you feel like the Maine. We conquered Bristol. This place, I didn't get a chance to run the Truck Series or the Busch Series back then. I showed up here in a Cup car. I wrecked 4 different times before lap 100. We ran out of radiators, and they said, Kurt, we got to park you. There was no tunnel to get out back then. I'm like, I better figure out how to run here, because this sucks watching the race. And so I was able to come back and win the spring race next year with Jimmy Fenning, with my veteran crew chief. That's what it takes. It takes a good team around you to keep you calm, just like Zimbadilli just said there for Austin Hill. Tell me what the key of your success here. What was one thing that was your mindset when they threw that green flag? How are you going to win this race? Was it easy into the corner? Was it running high, running low? What did you think about in order trying to go to victory lane?
My first win, it was the exit of turn 4. When the car could carve through there, when the truck is good on the exit of turn 4, you're able to run a really good lap time there. Jack Roush saw it in practice. He goes, hey, how's your car? I said, I think we're okay. He goes, yeah, try not to run into stuff now. I think you're okay too. And that's how it starts. And then once you get that first win, everything slows down after that, and you're able to digest these lap times at 15 seconds per lap. Then you're able to protect the truck and put yourself in better positions to find ways to win in different ways.
And you know, there's been a lot of talk. Bristol happens so quickly. Have you ever gotten lost and wonder, am I in turn 1 and 2 or 3 and 4? Does it get that confusing here?
It actually, both ends of the track are very different. It's hard to see from the naked eye. 1 and 2 is much tighter and has a big bump into turn 1. 3 and 4 is a lot broader and a bit more of a speed-carrying corner. And so both ends are pretty different, even though they look the same. You're always busy at this track. Well, and restarts, we've seen it throughout the course of the season. Restarts play such a key role in all of the NASCAR racing, especially what we've seen in the Truck Series this year. Last year, there were 12 cautions in this race. That creates a lot of restarts and a lot of opportunity for more chaos.
Oh gosh, this track is the worst. Restarts here get jammed up more so than the McDonald's drive-thru. It is crazy on how, like 3 trucks back, the accordion effect can come in, and you weren't even trying to pass the guy in front of you, and then somebody else might get loose off of 2. The other people are checking up. You're just trying to survive on some of these restarts. And here we go.
We heard Regan Smith say it's not Austin Hill's favorite track. Having a little pep talk from the 16 team.
Best there is in this truck garage. I really truly believe that. And tonight's the night. Start our championship over on. We got the regular season championship for a reason, so let's go get the real deal. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Wow, that's great stuff. Austin Hill pumping up his team. He knows what he's got under him. He knows he has a chance to go win a championship in one of the major series of NASCAR. You know, it's funny, Kurt. You know,
I need to do the Truck Series with Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, you always want a good start to the playoffs. So here we go. We're going green at Bristol to kick off the 2020 playoffs.
It's one of the original tracks on the schedule back when the series began in 1995, and we're doing it here for the 23rd time. The Gander Trucks playoffs underway at Bristol.
Up through the gears and rifling down into that big banking. You think you've got all the traction in the world, but you better hope you got any tires heated up.
I like that start by Mike.
to the side within finger as they went toward one, and then he just dove down in the corner and took the lead away.